morning on April 1st, April Fool's Day. Woo! April Fool's Day. I didn't even think about that till I looked at the calendar right there. April 1st. Whoa, I got something else going on. I got some crazy feedback. There we go. All right, we're good now. I think we're good. How's everybody doing? First day of April. We are through the first quarter. On Monday show, we are going to talk about, we'll review our first quarter goals and see where we are with it. If there's your first time here, hey, welcome. Morning Mindset. Here's what we do. We try and get everybody in the right mindset to get the day going. There's different things that we can talk about. I'm a big list maker. I always ask 5 things. I need 5 things out of you that you're going to get accomplished today. Because when you do that, to me, I feel like when I write the list and I can have something to check off, it really makes me feel good. It makes me feel accomplished when I do that. So I ask that of you. I ask when you're here, hey, let me know where you're watching from and what's in your cup. This morning, water. Water's been my typical drink of choice lately, maybe with a little added flavoring. So, let me know where you're watching from, what's in your cup. I'm going to take a sip of my cup. So a little about me, if you haven't, if there's your first time here, I'm Todd. I'm with Fat Dad Custom Designs. I'm with OurSuccessGroup.com. We do, hey, if you can think it, we can ink it, right? We can create transfers for you. We can create just about anything. We can do it. We can hear. And on our Success Group side here, we're there providing resources that empower business owners to achieve their ideas of success. So if you need help in your business, hey, we're here to help that too. We have tons of free information between our Facebook groups, our online channels. You can find us here at fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com. That's right here on YouTube. And then we have Tuesday with Todd every Tuesday. In fact, Jennifer had an amazing idea of layering vinyl. I think we're going to do that on this Tuesday because the more I thought about it, I have not layered HTV. I haven't layered vinyl in general in probably 4 or 5 years. So I think it might be a great thing to go ahead and do because, hey, it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool to me. I think it is kind of cool to layer it. I haven't for a while. And that's where I'm like, what did I used to do? How did I do this? So I think it could be some fun for me to get back into do, and we'll see how it all plays out and works out. So hopefully everybody's having an amazing day today. But I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to run it by you guys because I need your guys' opinion on something. Now, some of you, there's a handful of you that I have talked to about this. So just keep it to yourself here because I need opinions on this. I need to see how you're running through your thing. So before, make sure we check in here. Oh, there we go. Jennifer's right there working on your vinyl shrink files. Yes, because I think we're going to do that on a Tuesday. So I can't wait for that. What's up, Chuck? Becky's in Kansas, a protein drink. What flavor? Barb, good morning from Kentucky. Coffee in her cup. Not a bad choice at all. Tanya, Shirt Lab videos, website progress, meet with Court and Jay, plan tea party. I was like, play tea party, plan tea party, and smile. That last one, smile. So huge. Such a big thing. Yes, and Shirt Labs Summit is going on today, right? What's it start at 9? Does that start at 9 today? I have to go back and look because I'm signed up for it, but I'll have to go back and look and see what it is because we've got quite a day from you. Watching from work? Thanks for watching from work today. Chuck, Jerry from sunny St. Louis. Yes, it was so weird to see the sun shining in our windows this morning. Here, it just really threw me off. It really, really threw me off because I didn't know what that was. Aaron's here, enjoying the sun in St. Louis. Sunny St. Louis. Yeah, it's always sunny in Philadelphia, but I didn't know if it would be in St. Louis. Opinions, I hardly ever have them. That is right. You're weeding them now. Awesome. Can't wait to see orange. Ooh, like orange flavor, orange juice, orange. Look at this. I have coffee, hibiscus tea, and water in front of me. So I got my water, and then I got my Witch Doctor Voodoo drops, the Young Living Vitality drops. This is Jade Lemon Berry, and it kind of that's my thing to do. Unsure because I had prior access. Ooh, look at you. Good morning from Utah. FU Facebook user because I don't know who you are, and that's because StreamYard and YouTube don't always, or StreamYard and Facebook don't always play nicely together. And it always seems at least once a week you have to go in there and edit those permissions for it. Some people do. So there's something that we can do to fix that. What you can do is, wait, there it is. I'm like, where Where is my stuff? So if you can head over to our YouTube channels at fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com, and guess what? You'll be able to see us all the time. We'll be able to see you all the time because that's over on YouTube. Now, if you want to stay on the Facebook side, that's fine. If you just head over to oursuccess.group, see oursuccess.group/Facebook, then give StreamYard permission, then we'll be able to see who you are. Otherwise, it's just FU. That's what you become, because I don't know who you are, so I can't grant you the privilege of saying who you are. Hey, right. My 5 things: finishing invoicing backlog. That's great. Reconcile bank statement. Awesome. Prepare giveaways for a chamber luncheon I sponsor coming up next Friday. Awesome. Visit Uranus Fudge Factory and say hello. Ooh, I keep saying that we need to make a trip there. One of these times. So you're going to have to let me know how the trip to Uranus turns out, because that just makes me fun. That just makes me laugh. It tastes like orange juice, but has a consistency of water. Very good. Now, I love the flavor of orange juice, but I have to get the low acid because the regular stuff just tears me up. Tears me up. And there is my little twin partner in crime, Pilar. Good morning. Thank you for joining us, and not even on the TRW account. Thank you for joining us on your real account, so we know who you are. Okay, so let me know your thoughts on this. Okay, I'm going to run this scenario by you, and you're going to tell me what you think. Okay, Sunday morning, a couple Sundays ago, about 4:30, 5 in the morning. A message requesting shirts, 300 shirts. Okay, it's like 300 shirts I got a message for. When I looked to see what more information I have, the broken English said they're from Asia, and asked for these shirts, 25 of each size in this color. First thought, what is your thoughts on that message when you get that? Somebody you've never done business with before, you can't find a whole lot of information online for, and that's your message. So you first, let's start there. You tell me what your thoughts on that are. Early Sunday morning, message for a couple hundred shirts, not a lot of information in there. Says a person's Asia is from Asia. You tell me, what do you think? What do you think that is the beginning of? And then we're gonna talk about this. I don't have any problems talking about that. That's the thing, is I'm open with you guys, right? The truth sells itself. Through our successes and our failures, we learn from every experience that we're in. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys about anything. I'm going to tell you, if you ask me a question, I'm going to tell you, how I feel about things, and we'll go through it. Sometimes, things work out, and sometimes they don't. But I would love to. I'd love to share this experience with you, and so this is where I need your audience participation. Tell me what you think on this. Let's see, Jerry. We stopped there in Uranus 2 weeks ago. Ooh, was it a good trip? A fun place to visit? I know. I know Uranus is a fun place to visit. I have yet to be to Uranus, but I do plan on going there eventually. I eventually plan on getting to Uranus. Morning to you, Eric. Thanks for stopping by. Mildred, good morning to you, friends. Good morning. It's been a while since we checked in with you. Chuck, run, right? Barbara, scam. Alan, spam, right? Jennifer, I would have said, haha, no greetings to India. First thought, why are they shopping at 4:30 in the morning? Yep. Scam. Yep. Okay. Sounds fishy. Yeah. So of course I took that all in, 100% scam. That's what I took it. But why not? Let's just see what happens, right? Let's just see what happens. Morning, Jose. You're making it just in time. So, I message him back, and I say, what are you looking at getting? And they sent a design, and he said it with this, and still things just make sense. And so, I shot him a price, whatever, shoot you a price. And then no questions on the price. They said, how pay? Okay. How pay? Okay. Now what? What do you think about that? I shoot them a price. There was no questions on anything. Types of shirt, types of material, nothing. Shot them a price, and now they want to pay. Where are we? Are we still in scam land, or are we in good to go land? Where are you at with this? Let me know. Let me know where you're at on this. I need. We're gonna stick up with this. We're gonna stick up with this. Lots of printed items. That's awesome, Jerry. That's great to hear. I'm a child Uranus. That's right. Uranus fudge, the Uranus fudge factory. There's a lot of fudge coming out of Uranus. And so I definitely think we should make a visit there. And Valerie, I've actually deleted emails similar and not even responded. Yeah. Yep. And right there, see, Mildred, we're fine. Yep. So we're scam, right? For sure, scam land, right? For sure, scam land. Okay. So, my mind starts going. I'm like, you know what? I know somebody who was just scammed out of like $12,000 worth of stuff, and so I figured this is my chance to maybe take one for the team. Right? We're gonna get this figured out. We're gonna get this figured out. And this, there was no turnaround time. There was none of this. Right? There was none of these asking these questions or that. It was just that. So I sent an invoice. Right? Yeah, right here. Yeah, all be red flags. So, and it was for a church too. So that was the premise of the design, was for a church. So, and I couldn't find anything on there. There's no mention of the church. It just said it's church fundraiser design. This okay. So I sent an invoice because in my head I'm thinking, if I send an invoice, they're gonna pay the stolen credit card, right? And then somehow or another. Something I'm not sure how it's going to work on them, but in my head, I'm thinking, well, I can call my processor and I can call the credit card company. Maybe we can get these guys. That's what I thought. I'm like, there's my Dateline moment, right? Like we can totally do this because I even put on the invoice that order will not proceed until funds clear. So, right, I'm covered, right? So that gives me time to cover that. I can call up, Square, who are a processor, and call up whatever card they use and be like, okay, whose card did they steal? How can we get these guys? How can we do it? Because if we've got to ship stuff somewhere, I mean, this is gonna be awesome, right? I'm like, this is this chance, right? So are you with me so far? I mean, we've got red flags, right? But that sounds like a logical thing, right? We're gonna get the scammer, right? We're gonna scam the scammers. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through it. So send the invoice. Now what do you think happens after I send the invoice? I'm interested so far to see, does it sound like a sound plan, and what happens after we send the invoice? What are you doing? Here we go. Jerry said, I sold something to someone in Germany, about 300. They sent me 300 in US cash, and then I shipped. Odd getting cash like that. It was an eBay sale. See, so Jerry took a $300 order from Germany, and they sent him cash. So April Fools can't beat a scammer. And this was prior. So if you Facebook user, you are correct. April Fools can't beat a scammer. Well, maybe I can. That was my thing is I'm not taking the funds. I'm not purchasing. I'm not doing anything till funds clear. So if in my head, I think this is a good plan, right? I can call up Visa or MasterCard or American Express or whoever they use. Like, hey, somebody ordered, they have this here. This is what they want to do. Is this legit? Because let me throw this in there. So the name on Facebook that they gave did not match the name of the information that they gave me to send the invoice to. So name of invoice was different than Facebook name. So let me throw that in there too. So name on Facebook did not match name of email of the person that was getting the invoice. So it's just it's just there. So right, that sounds like a good thing, right? I can call up credit card companies. I can call up our bank. I can call up everybody, and we can take one. We can take one down. I know 5 more will pop up, but we're taking one down. So we send an invoice. Okay. What do you think happens next? This is what I want to know. Yep. Here we go. Brian. Yep. If it's a stolen card, the charges will be reversed after the product is delivered and you're out. Right. So by calling the credit card company, right? Because this is like, it's gonna be like a $3,000 order, right? 3,000 plus. I can call up, I can call the bank, I call the credit card number. We can find all this out because, hey, if it's a stolen credit card, like my credit card's stolen, and there's a big purchase on it, my bank should be contacting me like, hey, what's up with this? And especially if the vendor, if I call the credit card company like, hey, I just got this, is it legit? Right. So I should be covered. Right. I mean, that's at least what I thought. That's at least the thought process here was that if I send this invoice, they pay it, that I can call the credit card processing and they will tell me if it's legit. Because if it's not legit, then it should be fine, right? It should be good. Thanks, Brian. Nope. Yeah, just simple answer. Nope. Because if it's stolen, if they call the person whose account it is, they should be able to say it's there, and then I should be able to, hey, it's 5 days after the funds are approved, and then hey, I need to get letters saying everything is good to go here, so I am free and clear on this. So that's in my head. That's what I'm processing. In my head, Chris Hansen, this person, and we're hey, why don't you have a seat over there? We're going in guns a-blazing. So I sent the yeah, nope. Nope. So I sent the invoice, and the bank told we are responsible. Oh, and see, I'm thinking, just bear with me on this. So I'm still thinking, yeah, if I call everybody, if I call the credit card, that's my biggest thing. If I call the credit card company and be like, hey, is this a legit charge? Because at that point, I haven't taken anything, I haven't purchased anything. So if it's not, I'm not out anything except time. Maybe we can get this scammer, right? So the message I got back was, can we meet up? Well, they want to pay in person. So now I'm thinking courier, right? They're going to send a courier with a stolen card, and this is how it's going to work, right? This is how it's going to work, and this is how it's all there. So okay, courier. Now we've got somebody else in this. So this is good now, right? Now I can film this. I can have the person. I can have so much information. I'm super pumped because I'm like, yeah, this is going to be even better. And then a time was set. There. They want the courier to get paid by you. Okay. Trust but verify. Okay. So now let me throw this one into you. Set a time. Set a place. Of course, I'm doing it in public, inside of a place, because I want to be able to get this. So I get this thrown at me. Can we pay cash? Huh? So I never worked with you before. Never invoiced you before. You didn't question any pricing, you didn't question anything at all. And now you want to show up and pay for, a $3,000 plus invoice in cash. Okay, so now I'm kind of a little freaking out because my first thought is on the bad side of stuff. One, is somebody going to harm me? Is somebody out to get me? Am I getting set up? Is something happening? Two, do I owe somebody something? Is somebody trying to sue me? And am I gonna get served? Okay. So far I'm gonna get murdered or I'm gonna get sued. Or three, I'm gonna have an illegitimate child show up and say, "Hey, Dad, thanks for never being there in my life." That's what I felt in my gut. And because no way is this legit, right? I'm getting punked and I'm gonna die or be severely injured. I'm getting served with some kind of paperwork, some legal paperwork from something, because who knows, anything happen. Or three, I'm a daddy, right? Those are what it was. Police station is a good place. I picked Panera because it's a good place too. I should have had those, right? I was thinking like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Valley, I think Corey needs to up your life insurance after this dangerous situation. You're being baited. I know, right? I know. Like, I know. But so far, I'm just investing time, and we're gonna get the scammer, right? We're getting this scammer. I've watched too much Dateline. I know. Dateline, it goes one way or the other. So I go from a Dateline episode of me being the guy that we're gonna take somebody down to now I'm the Dateline where I end up in like Murder Row or something, or I end up on Maury with You're the Dad, and so I don't know. This is it, right? It was an early April Fool's joke. Yeah, I mean, like seriously, what's going on? I can't be right. Hi, Dad. Yeah, that's totally what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, I mean, so like you guys are going along with this, right? Because I'm just like, this is not real. It's not real. It's not real. So I figure if I'm going to die, I'm taking Corey with me because why not, right? Like at least they can't kill both of us at the same time, right? If I'm served, then she's there to witness it too, to keep me, if I'm there is hey, Dad, hey, nice to meet you, because I wasn't the greatest, I wasn't the greatest use of protection in my younger years, and anything can happen, right? I think I'm way beyond that now. But I don't know, anything could happen. Hi, it could, I don't know. So, if a child does show up, hey, she's there with me. She's my wife, hey, welcome to the family. Let's see what we can do. So yeah. So we go. And I even we're pulling in, and I know it's a scam. I know that it's a scam. I know it's a scam. It's bad juju. I told Corey, I said, I'm about 80% sure that this is a total scam. And it's just going downhill. Right? A legitimate child. I mean, like legit. Those are the things running through my head as I'm something's gonna happen to me. So I'm gonna get the shit beat out of me. So I did something to somewhere along the line. Somebody's gonna Will Smith my ass. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen, but that's it, right? Or I'm getting sued, and this is a great way to do it, because like, hello, how many do we catch criminals and stuff? You won this TV. You won the tickets to the Super Bowl. Come pick it up. Blam. There you go. Ass. You're going to jail. So I'm like, yep, I'm going to go there. Do. Oh, you've been served. Oh, great. Lawyer, let's go deal with this. Or, hey, Dad, nice to meet you. Damn. So yes, this is what it is. It's not the better word she signed up for. I know, right? Right. Yeah. Like, what? Leave all the kids orphaned? I know. I gotta. I don't know. I wasn't gonna leave them all orphaned. It was just I would go. I don't know. I don't know. I just needed some support there with it, and promise I had no idea. That nobody has ever reached out to me say that there's a chance, right? And they're just not saying this, but whatever. So we get there, and of course the time comes, and they're not there. So haha on me, right? Haha. I walk through this. Somebody's filming me somewhere. I'm like, look at that dumbass that showed up here in Gannett. Because I was a good prankster of stuff back in my early years when I was when I didn't care so much about other people's feelings and the thought. Listen, we all did dumb shit in the 90s, right? And that's we have to acknowledge that. And I did a lot of dumb shit, and some of that could always come back to bite me in the ass, and this could have been one of the times. It was so time came and they didn't show. Not very much like, but I can honestly say I would not have been worried about illegitimate child. I can say that there was a space in my life where, let's just say, I was promiscuous. Let's just leave it at that, and it was. We'll just leave it at that. So yeah, there could have been. Now, time comes, and it's time, and guess what? Right, this went from a possible scam. Yeah, I wasn't the we've all have skeletons in our closet, and anybody can look up anything and find anything out and whatever. I wasn't, and I changed my ways over the years. So Anybody can change. I'm good at that. So we meet, and the time comes and not there. And then we get a message that says, I'm at Panda, right? I'm at Panda Express. We're at Panera. Panda. They're like half-mile apart. And when we said we were meeting at Panera, they had no clue what the Panera was. So we had to drop a pin of this is where we're going to meet at, and then they don't show up there. So now they're trying to get us to come to where they're at. No way, man. I'm not walking into that booby trap. I've seen far too many mafia movies to know you're walking into a trap. So you want to do everything on your home territory. You're back to the wall so you can see every window's access points. So when we were propped up in Panera, I was able to see the main entrance, and I had a side entrance right off the way. Corey wasn't closest to it. I tried to have Corey closest to it, so get her out first. She chose that she wanted me to sit on the other side. So, I mean, I got to choose life over death and run, right? Something were to go down. I mean, come on, I can bring you along, but it was a lot easier to push you. So yeah, bait and switch. We got him there to Panera, like, here, and then they said this is what they're driving. Do you want us to come meet outside, or this is what? No. You're coming inside. You're coming inside. Well, they showed up, and it was a legit order, and there was a stack of cash about that wide, about that thick, a stack of cash. It was a real order. They just moved to the States not too long ago. The church is starting out. They're doing a fundraiser, and this is how the church is paying for it, for the cash from there. English wasn't the greatest, that they were trying. It was a real effing order. A real, honest to goodness order. And I couldn't believe it. When they came through the door, it was the same picture that was the profile. We talked a little. A new church starting up. They just moved to the States not too long ago. They're still trying to figure things out. They didn't know the area. We went through it. I'm like, this is the invoice. This is the order. When it came time to pay, I still had a little doubt. And she opened up this little clutch and showed it to Corey and said, reach in and take the money. At this point, I'm waiting for something to happen and federales to jump in. Took the money out, put it in there. She said, I told the person at the church what we needed, and this is what they gave me. I haven't counted it. Just if it's not all there, let me know. If there's anything extra, it's there. And there's like 50 cents extra. It was a real order. It was a real cash order. First time that I've had something like that happen. That was 100. It had scam written all over it because we've been trained for that. We have had that beaten in our head that it is a scam order because all of the red flags were there. What do we do? Like, how? Like, it was a real effing order. Like, I have a close-knit group of friends, and I was so like, I couldn't believe it. I jumped on a call with them, and of course, where we were at, we had garbage service because the buildings and everything are there. But I had to tell them this story and how, and I hadn't told anybody about this because I wanted to get through it all first. I wanted to be able to, because you hear that, oh, it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. I know it's a scam. I know it is. But it was also a $3,000 plus order. So you kind of lure into that. You're like, okay. But it was cash. It was real cash. It was real cash. Please tell me you at least go to the hangover and said you had to flash your headlights. No, we're inside. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's what I couldn't believe. I have yet to have a cash order. And that's the thing is, when we were at the mall, we would get those, and we would get people doing benefits or like shirt orders and things like that. But it was cash. You did good. I still woke up this morning thinking there is no way that this is a true story. Like, I have had some weird shit happen in my life. Like, one of these times, if we're ever over some beers, you'll have to ask me about. I won't give the story away, but you'll have to ask me about the monster in the room story, and I will be more than happy to tell you that. Did I check the cash for fakes? So here it is. They pulled it straight from the coffers. So we were paid in ones, fives, tens, and 20s. Ones, tens, fives, and 20s. Here is one. It's cash. We can run it over the bank today to verify, but everything says that this is cash. 100. That there's nothing to this. It was. Here's the flyer for the fundraiser that they're doing. Here's the stuff, it's the inaugural fundraising event for it, a new church. I mean, they are a legit person with a legit church, and everything is legit. That was my thing. I'm like, when cash, that is exactly, when she's cash, I'm like, it's gonna be fake hundreds. It's gonna be fake hundreds. But even with that, I'm like, how does this work? Because I'm thinking, even at that point, if it's fake money and I go to the bank, I'm like, here, I took this order in. Is this real? And if it's fake, okay, what can we do? Because now we're really a federal offense because they're paying with counterfeit money. And we have all the information of where we're going to meet them, how we're going to set up for it, do all this. I don't have to do anything, and we can just set up. I'm still thinking that. It was real. I don't know. Please call me after this and tell me the monster story. No, you have to tune in one day for the monster story. But yeah. It's in our instinct to be skeptical, and it sucks because how many times maybe we turn stuff away because that preconceived notion that I'm being scammed, or because things that match up. All the signs that we've been trained to view said that this was a scam. Foreign person, names not matching up, not a lot of information online, broken English, weird hours of messages, no real communication as far as, shirt types, materials, things like that. Everything said it should have been a scam, and it wasn't. I do have a counter opinion. Nothing went through it yet. I mean, that was the thing is, did it? But I still am like, I don't. It just still boggles my mind. Right? Everything turned fine. I haven't went through every single one of them, but yeah, I'm just saying, how can we help them? Right? That's the thing is, everybody deserves a chance, and we've been so beat on everybody's trying to scam us. I don't know how to break that. I don't know how to break that. How to break that notion that I'm being scammed. I got to do better at it, because maybe not everyone is a scam. Maybe there is the order in there, and maybe now this will turn into a beautiful relationship with this new church, because maybe they did send this out to other people, and what did they do? Scam, and they didn't give them anything back. Didn't even waste their time on it, and I did. So I'm not saying to everything that comes in, that we've been trained to do is scam. There could be some realness to that. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to say, yep, that everything is fine and dandy. Yeah, because here's the thing. You have to protect your investment 100%. You have to, there's a lot of businesses that they couldn't take a $3,000 hit. If they brought that in, and that put them out of business. They didn't have the capital to support it. They don't have the credit to go get a loan for it. There's nobody there to help them, and they're just out. So I get it. But you really have to. Each situation is up to you to decide. Now, you can take all the advice that anybody is willing to give you on that, but at the end of it, it really comes down to what you feel comfortable with. to me, right. And this is exactly right. There's too many scams out there not to think it. And it's horrible. It's horrible to think that I wouldn't have given this any thought, a second thought, a week ago. I still thought it was a scam up until we left, because I've been so conditioned that these are the warning signs to look for. These are the red flags. So why even bother? Why even waste your time on it? I mean, I know people that have, they've got the scam of, here, I need X amount of shirts. Can you send them to me? And here's a credit card. And here's this. We're going to pay on multiple credit cards across the thing. I know that happened to him. Really, and we're talking $10,000. 100% the scams are there. This one wasn't. At least it hasn't been yet. I mean, I'll double check. We take the cash, but so far so good on everything. And like I said, it's a legit person that we got the information of where everything is with the church, where everything is with them. Everything matches up. Here's the flyer. We'd love to have you at our event. I took that chance. I took that risk, as treated it as a real customer. And so maybe from all of this, maybe don't automatically assume that everything is as you think it should be. I thought that should be a scam. I really, really did. And I thought, yep, we're going to play and mess around with this. Instead, it was, $3K plus order on a Thursday. Not bad. Not bad for an order that we'll be able to punch out in 2 hours, So it's tough. You got to do what's right for you and your business and what feels right in your gut. And if something doesn't feel right in your gut, don't do it. 100% don't do it. You don't feel comfortable doing it. But if you feel comfortable doing something, just get as much information as you can. Like, I was playing every scenario in my head. This is what we're going to do. This is how it's going to roll. And it turned into a good thing. And this could turn into a great, business relationship. So hopefully, we can kind of learn from that, that, and I didn't ask enough questions either, because I played off scam. I should have said, who's the church, where are you located, what, got as much information as I can. Like a typical order, a typical customer, I would have asked way more questions. Where's your church located? When's the event? When is this? When, I would have asked way more questions, and I didn't. I went straight to, this is a scam, and I'm not putting the time of day into it. And this is what I'm doing. I'm shooting it this way. How many other people didn't even go that step to them? How many had they have to go through? How many of you would, a $3,000 order would be like, holy shit, that's my biggest order ever, and this is going to change the way I do business. And probably people got passed over for it because they thought it was there. I don't know. Maybe I was the first person that they went to. I don't believe that, but maybe I was. But I did. I took that time, and it was, and here, yeah, right here. People that are the most flexible are the most successful. Got to go with your gut, do your due diligence, but make sure your preconceived notions don't get in your way. That's right. We have so many of them. What a great story and such an amazing opportunity for self-reflection. Thank you for being transparent with us. Hey, I always will. I don't have anything to hide from you guys. So here's the thing: where I'm at. You know where to find me. It's not like, what am I going to do if I think this? If I was some kind of scam artist of some sort, or something out to do somebody wrong, where the hell would I go? Like, everybody knows where I am. They know where to find me in groups and online. I would have to legit go into like the witness protection program, because I couldn't do this anymore. I couldn't. So no, it's best to be transparent. And if things happen, shit happens, right? Things happen. You just gotta be there for the cleanup, right? Baby poops out the diaper, you gotta clean it up. Shit happens. So we can go there. You're welcome. We have time if you're willing. Yeah. We're good. I want to share anything that comes across there. Good stuff, Chuck. Thank you for that. Work calls go get those calls, Eric. I am trusting. That's a problem. I always verify, and I will say that I'm not as trusting as I used to be. That's because I know too many people have gotten blasted with stuff. So there. So there's my little, Friday chit chat for you. Typically, we kind of have some fun here. If you stuck with me through all this, thank you for that. If you were able to take anything away from this, then let me know in the comments. What were you able to take away from this? Is anything going to change about how you do business or talk to customers, or does anything change for you? I'm not sure if anything will change or there. I'm going to try and be better at it. I'm not going to assume that everything that comes through. I am going to assume if it's a digitizing thing that it's still some sort of scam. But on order wise, yeah, I would say I felt like shit. I did, because this person, they're doing their best. They're trying to help out a church, and what do? I automatically think they're scamming me. What do I do? I'm making it right. I'm doing the shirts, and I'm going to do what I can to support them because they're supporting me, and it's just kind of that I don't know. It just like I was like on such a high from it, like after all this, like holy hell. And then kind of after I did some self reflection on it, I felt like shit. That if I did that, how many other people did it? And so I think I need to be more aware of everything, because it is what it is. But there is story time with Todd. Maybe one of these other ones will give you the monster in the room one, because I think that's a good story too. This is this. Yeah, give yourself some grace. You're trying to protect your business family, and that's what we all do, right? We're all in this to protect our business and our family. Didn't do anything wrong. Did I do anything wrong? No. Did I? I got to look back at it and see. I just thought it was a scam from the get-go, and maybe if I would have looked at it from different eyes, it wasn't. Now, I don't know, but it was not a scam. It was a cash sale. It was interesting. That was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So the thing is, you are not an ass. Oh, I'm an ass. I'm 100%. You're a great person. Please get yourself a play. No, I am an ass. Story time with Todd. I am at the Todd Confessionals. Oh, good. I have some horror. There's some bad stories. I look back, and some of the shit I did as a kid, especially as a teenager, thank God cell phones with cameras were not around back then. Thank the Lord for that. Oh, and just in time,
I had to go rescue the grand dog because he was half in, half out of his cage stuck.
The human body is 90% water. So we're basically cucumbers with anxiety. Thank you, QC Fuel, for that little thing. We're basically cucumbers with anxiety. Corey had to go rescue the grand dog, apparently, so I cannot wait to hear that story. You guys have a great day. It was the 80s. It was the 90s for me. It was the 90s for me. I was a teenager. I turned teenager in 90, so yeah, right? It was the 90s for me, and it was a great time. I wouldn't change anything of it. All right, thank you for joining us today. Remember, 5 things. Put your 5 things there. If I didn't even give you my 5 things, we've got to order shirts. We've got to order shirts. This here. Then we've also got the 2 regular guys starting in 45 minutes. It's their 444 show, so make sure to get over to 2 regular guys and check that out. It's the 444th show, and they're all going to talk about 2 shows and 2 things from those shows. So go check that out. I've got a meeting at 1. Yep, we've got a lunch thing there. So if I go through it, we've got a lunch meeting. I've got to order shirts. We've got morning mindset out of the way. We've got to order transfers. And then I've got, what I could do? Nope, there's something else up here. What did I yell for down here? Oh, I got to go find my debit card. I left my debit card at Olive Garden last night, so I got to go get that. That's on my list. So see, that's why I make a list for. So make your list. Get out there. You guys have a great weekend. Ooh, look at this. First thing, buying white ink. White ink is made with titanium dioxide. The largest mines are in Ukraine and Russia. Oh, Brian, thank you for that amazing information. I didn't even think about that. Oof, not the greatest right there. First thing, buying white ink. Didn't even think of that. Thank you for that, Ryan. All right. You guys have a great day. We will see you. We'll be seeing back here Monday morning. Back here Monday morning, we're going to review how we are for how we got through the first quarter and where we are on our goals and where we are for the year. So bring your goals for the first quarter, where we were with everything. And we will see you guys Monday morning, 8:30 for another Morning Mindset with me. Thank you guys for this. And